Hi, I'm Liquid Amber Girl, and today I'll be repotting my Titanopsis. Not because it needs a bigger pot, but because I want to use pumice in place of the soil mix that it is currently planted in. Join me. Liquid Amber Girl Gardening. Titanopsis is a member of a group of plants called mimicry plants. They are called this because they have adapted themselves to blend in with their environment. That's why Titanopsis has the bumpy wart things on the edge of its leaves. It makes this plant extremely difficult to see when it's in its natural setting. Several articles I've read claim that even experienced botanists have difficulty locating Titanopsis in its natural environment. The only time that it is easy to find is when it blooms. Titanopsis blooms are about the size of a dime with many bright yellow petals. Really cheery. They make me smile. Time for tip number 1. Plant your Titanopsis in an extremely fast-draining medium. One thing Titanopsis cannot abide is wet feet. In a matter of days, this plant will give up and die if it is kept in anything soggy. To prevent overwatering, I prefer to use pumice as my planting medium. It does not allow for overwatering, and I think it also resembles Titanopsis' natural environment, because in nature, Titanopsis grows in crushed limestone. So what I have been doing is very gently removing the soil from the roots of my plant, trying not to damage the roots too drastically. When I have removed as much soil as I possibly can from the roots, I'll pot it up in some pumice. It is possible to start Titanopsis plants from seed, but it does spread really well too. This particular plant actually seems to have at least 3 separate plants growing together. I would suggest, as tip number 2, that you don't divide your Titanopsis or separate offshoots from the parent plant. This is how Titanopsis grows in nature, and therefore is how it will be the most comfortable. It's how it prefers to exist. It will eventually become appropriate to divide your Titanopsis as it ages and more pups grow from the parent plants. This plant will never be huge, which is funny because the name makes it sound like a monster. But according to an article I found on the Central Ohio Cactus and Succulent Society webpage, Titanopsis actually means resembling limestone, which again refers to this plant's ability to mimic its surroundings. So even though it sounds like a gigantic plant, Titanopsis will only spread to 3 inches or 4 inches wide, and it will always remain low and close to the ground. Another really interesting piece of information I found in the same article said that Titanopsis is very cold hardy, that it has in fact been grown outdoors at the Denver Botanical Gardens, which reached low temperatures of -20 degrees Celsius. The author of that article believes that it is wet, not cold, that is problematic for Titanopsis. The final tip for this video isn't really about keeping this plant healthy, it's about keeping your family and pets safe. Titanopsis is a non-toxic plant, and so it is a safe choice for a home that has kids and/or pets. I hope that you enjoyed this video. Have a great week, everyone. The references I used to make this video are listed in the description section for this video. If you found this video helpful, you can subscribe for a new plant video every week. Thanks for watching, everyone.